the Honorable Deputy Minister of Education in charge of TVET, Professor KsTU, representing the Honorable Minister of Education, Dr. Osei Educhum, former members of the University Governing Council, colleague Vice Chancellors or their representatives, past Vice Chancellors of the University, key officers of the University, members of convocation, distinguished invited guests, other members of staff and students, parents and guardians, graduates, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is always a privilege and a moment of joy to converge like this to reward people who have worked hard. On behalf of the Chancellor, Dr. Kwame Adokufo, and the University Governing Council, I welcome all of you to the 21st Congregation of Kumasi Technical University, commonly referred to as KsTU. The 21st Congregation is a bit unique in that this is the first time the university is graduating students who pursued internal programs of the university separate from CTVET programs, which is expected to take place in February next year. This is to ensure that students who pursue programs that are entirely owned by the university are not unduly delayed before their graduation. Again, this year's graduation ceremony is unique because it coincides with the celebration of the university's 70th anniversary, which started in April and is expected to be commenced in October next year with the Durban. Professor Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to have all of you here this morning. As most of you are aware, it is a statutory duty of the university to constitute an annual congregation to enable the Vice Chancellor to give a public report on the state of the university and also award degrees and diplomas to graduates who have successfully ended their programs of study. Professor Chairman, with your permission, let me move to statistics of graduates. Professor Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, this congregation covers graduates who completed their studies in the university during the 2023-2024 academic year. At this congregation, there are 314 graduates who will be awarded the internal diploma certificates. Of this number, 45 had first class, 186 had second class upper, 70 had second class lower, and 3 had pass. Again, 1,316 students who successfully completed the university's Bachelor of Technology, that's the BTech programs, are to be awarded Kumasi Technical University BTech certificates. Professor Chairman, of this number, 266 had first class, 910 had second class upper, 139 had second class lower, and 1 had pass. Furthermore, 19 master's students have successfully ended their studies. They are from chemical, automotive and agricultural mechanization, and the civil engineering departments of the university. Therefore, Professor Chairman, we have a grand total of 1,642 graduates who are to be awarded MTech, MNG, BTech, and internal diploma certificates in today's ceremony. These graduates are young men and women who have gone through various courses and have distinguished themselves and need to be celebrated on their achievement. Now let me move on to admissions in 2024-2025 academic year. Professor Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, admission of applicants into the university has been increasing steadily. As part of the efforts to maintain this steady increase, a lot of measures have been put in place by the institution. For instance, a significant amount of resources, both human and financial, have been committed into the ongoing enrollment drive for 2024-2025 admissions. Not only have we been doing community enrollment campaigns, but also we have deployed technology such as Facebook, YouTube, X, among others, to reach out to as many people as possible to increase enrollment. The university, through its admissions outreach team, will continue to work even harder. With this high level of commitment demonstrated by the University Relations Directorate, the admissions office and the entire staff of the university, we are optimistic that the university will matriculate increased number of fresh students this year by the end of 2024-2025 admission period. Now let me move on to academic programs. Professor Chairman, as you may have noticed, Master Technical University has unique programs at various levels. We currently have one doctorate, and I must say that it's the first technical university to be given the mandate to run a doctorate program by the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission. One masters, and again it is the university with the highest postgraduate, i.e. master's programs that we are running. 66 bachelor's, 24 higher diploma programs, as well as 33 other diploma programs. I want to strongly encourage the HND and the diploma graduates to seriously consider progressing their academic career by taking advantage of our undergraduate top-up programs. Remember, these top-up programs are meant for your academic progression and to give you a kind of leverage in your study areas. Professor Chairman, the richness of KsTU faculty is a compelling factor for the university to always think and develop programs that are demand-driven and nation-changing. In this direction, faculties and their department constantly strive to develop programs that are always demanded by the labor market. Within the 2023-2024 academic year, KsTU has received accreditation to run 40 different postgraduate and undergraduate programs. I'm saying that 40 postgraduate and undergraduate programs. And that demonstrates that the university is working very hard. These include 1 PhD in applied statistics, 17 masters, 6 bachelors, 15 tertiary diploma, and 1 non-tertiary diploma program. It is our conviction that as we expand our programs, we create space for conducive teaching and learning for our students. We therefore appeal to the government through the Ghana Education Trust Fund, that's GET Fund, to continue to expand the existing infrastructure facilities so that our students could be admitted to take advantage of the institution's attractive academic and professional programs. Now I move on to human resource or staffing. Professor Chairman, KsTU continues to make a steady progress regarding staffing. The current staffing situation of the university is highly impressive. As of today, KsTU can boast of 302 lecturers, out of which 99 are senior lecturers, 40 associate professors, 2 professors, and overwhelming 123 PhD holders, as well as 107 lecturers. The university will continue to embark on staff development policy as an institution. Apart from the above statistics, the university has a appreciable number of staff that are pursuing various postgraduate studies both abroad and in Ghana. With this caliber of human resource, KsTU is always ready to roll out cutting-edge programs that are needed to accelerate the growth and development of our dear nation. Professor Chairman, the university has made a very impressive strides in the recent past regarding its quest to improve the institution's human resource. It is therefore our conviction that it is now time to focus on other areas such as infrastructural development. This has become more crucial than before, given the increasing number of students. So on that note, let me move to infrastructural development. Professor Chairman, as the university continues to grow, there is always the need to expand its infrastructural facilities to match the increasing number of staff and students. In this regard, KsTU continues to find innovative ways to bridge its infrastructural gap. Various infrastructure projects are being undertaken by the university, which are at different stages of development. And these include: 1. Faculty of Creative Arts and Technology, commonly known as FCAT project. Professor Chairman, the FCAT project is a 4-story classroom block and office complex situated at the Adegojachi campus. This modern facility has 7 classrooms, 2 sewing labs, a textile printing studio, 2 pattern and design studios, a textile laboratory, a textile dyeing studio, a photographic computer lab, an exhibition studio, a library, a e-session, and 38 offices. Professor Chairman, I'm glad to report that the facility is almost completed, and the contractor will hand over the facility to the university by the end of this month for our students and staff from the Faculty of Creative Arts and Technology to relocate to begin their academic work. 2. Construction of police post. Professor Chairman, providing safe working environment is very important to management of the university. The institution has therefore constructed and commissioned a police post at its Asim campus to strengthen security. The project was supported by different stakeholders. Among them were corporate partners, the Students' Representative Council, commonly known as SRC, the Alumni Association, the Provident Fund, and the Credit Union of the university. On behalf of the Chancellor and the University Governing Council, I want to express our appreciation to your kind donation towards this project. 3. Construction of banking clinic or simulation lab. Professor Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, the technical university education concept is unique as it produces industry-ready graduates through practical and competency-based training anchored on the needs of industries. As the best technical university in Ghana, KsTU always leads the way by churning out graduates with requisite skills required by the industry. In a remarkable milestone, the university has established a novel banking simulation and training center in collaboration with Zenith Bank, the Zenith Bank KsTU Banking Clinic or Simulation Center. The center has been built to mimic a typical banking branch set up for the training of our banking and finance students. It will nurture the next generation of bankers with industry-ready skills of global standards. The center is equipped with a variety of banking and finance models and simulation scenarios with a range of basic to complex skill models that are meant to bridge the banking theory and practice. Professor Chairman, it is the first of its kind for a tertiary institution in Ghana, and that one is obvious, you can check, okay, in Ghana, to establish such a clinic. And I will encourage all of us to visit the center after the graduation ceremony. Okay, as I said, it's obvious, you can check the whole Ghana, whether any institution has a banking simulation lab. It's only Kumasi Technical University, the first institution a banking simulation lab. Once again, we are very grateful to Zenith Bank Ghana Limited for supporting such a novel initiative. 4. Construction of medical laboratory and radiology. Professor Chairman, KsTU is not only interested in the academic achievements of its students, but also the health of these students as well. In that regard, the university has completed and commissioned the construction of medical laboratory. The lab was set up to complement the services of the university clinic and will offer services such as conducting radar, hematology, malaria, pregnancy, urine, and other immunology tests. Professor Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, to further enhance the functionality of the university clinic, the university entered into an agreement with Friendly Mobile Services, a radiological company, to set up an imaging center to offer imaging services to assist in medical diagnosis at the clinic. Construction of the project began in October this year with an anticipated completion time of 6 months. Now let me move on to accreditation of our Adebojachi campus. Professor Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, the university has begun the process to get its Adebojachi campus accredited. Recently, the university hosted the accreditation team from the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, commonly known as GTEC, at Adebojachi campus. The team conducted an extensive inspection of our facilities as part of their mandate to ensure that the campus meets all necessary standards for accreditation. A detailed report including a set of recommendations were subsequently submitted to the university, which have been diligently addressed to ensure that the campus facilities meet accreditation requirements. Professor Chairman, after various follow-ups, GTEC has submitted a final report which the institution has reviewed and responded. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to report that we have submitted our final documentation to GTEC at the end of October 2024. Now, we move on to collaboration with local and foreign institutions. Professor Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, the university continues to collaborate with other institutions that share its vision both home and abroad. This is meant to ensure synergy in our operations and training, as well as giving real meaning to our existence as technical university. Professor Chairman, KsTU has over 50 collaborative agreements with institutions in Ghana and abroad. The countries include Germany, China, Philippines, Belgium, Romania, Turkey, Spain, Norway, Hungary, Poland, India, Malaysia, among others. With regard to our African neighbors, KsTU collaborates with some institutions in Gambia, Nigeria, Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, among others. Such institutional linkages are meant for staff and students exchanges on academic and socio-cultural dimensions. We will continue to break new grounds to ensure that our staff will always be on top of their game while students continue to receive world-class training. Professor Chairman, let me move on to corporate and research grants. And I must say that it's an area that as a university, we are also doing well under the period 2023-2024 academic year. Professor Chairman, the university has established a grants office to help develop proposal writing culture of staff to source for grants. This is necessary as more than 80% of our internally generated funds are from fees paid by students. Through the grants officer and the efforts of our staff, the university submitted various proposals and received the following grants under the period, which is the 2023-2024 academic year. And these are the grants received under the period. 1. 79,000 euros for capacity building on skills gap and technical innovation of universities funded by the European Union. 15,000 USD for research and exploring funding constraints, strategies, and opportunities of technical universities. 3. 111,200 euros for staff and students of Kumasi Technical University to embark on Erasmus mobility programs funded by the European Union. 4. 8,762 British pounds sterling for postdoctoral visits and research projects for 2 members of our staff, funded by the University of York, UK. 5. 30,000 euros for capacity building to help rural water managers in Ghana and Kenya, funded by the European Union. 6. 50,000 USD to evaluate the status of women participation in STEM, funded by the Colombian government. And recently, we have also won 500,000 euros for joint masters in water and environmental engineering with the University of Life Sciences, Poland, under the Catamaran project funded by the Polish government. This is just recent. 8. 1.3 million Ghana cedis GSDF funded project on incorporating garbage sorting into the internship program at MSMEs in Kumasi. 9. 2 million Ghana cedis to retool oil and gas laboratory funded by the Ghana National Gas Company Limited. 10. 1.2 million Ghana cedis to construct simulation lab for our oil and gas department funded by Ghana National Petroleum Corporation, GNPC. 11. 2.2 million Ghana cedis for pavement works at the University of Johannesburg campus, funded by the Ghana National Gas Company Limited. 12. 143,200 Ghana cedis from Priority Insurance and Prudential Bank to support teaching and learning. And then the last one, 460,000 Ghana cedis from Zenith Bank for the construction simulation lab for our banking and finance department. Right, let me move on to some few achievements. And I want to hammer on women in engineering, that's one competition in 2024. Vice Chairman, Kumasi Technical University continues to demonstrate its commitment to innovation, not only through their faculty members, but students as well. I am proud to share the incredible work of our female students in engineering, who recently showcased their engineering skills by winning the 10th edition of Women Engineering Competition, which was organized by the Ghana Institution of Engineering. Professor Chairman, this is the second time our female students have won the WINE competition out of 3 editions organized by GHIE. So in fact, what I'm trying to say is that there have been 3 editions we have won 2. And listen to this. Even the first edition, the first one, the very first one, KsTU didn't participate. Or else, using a simple marking scheme, the institution would have scored 3 out of 3. I'm very sure that very soon GHIE will say that they will not allow KsTU to participate. I'm very sure. Because the first one we didn't participate, second one we participated, we won. The third one we participated, we won. So I'm sure the 4th one they will say that no, please, we will not allow you to be part of the competition. I'm very sure. Mr. Chairman, to recognize the efforts of these students, the institution has offered scholarship to these female students to complete their academic programs or further their education in the institution. Support from Council. Mr. Chairman, kindly permit me to use this unique opportunity to thank the University Governing Council of Kumasi Technical University for its support and strategic direction to the university. The commitment, dedication, and influence of the University Council have been monumental under the chairmanship of Professor Dr. Ben Bafomoni. And on behalf of the entire university, we want to say we are very grateful for making the effort. Please, let's give it to We are very grateful under your leadership for making KsTU the #1 technical university for 4 consecutive times. Now let me move to appeal to the government. Prof. Chairman, I want to personally appeal to the government to continue to provide the necessary support for KsTU to provide first-class training to its students. Again, we also want to appeal to the GET Fund to timely reimburse the institution for the funds that was used to pre-finance and complete the FCAP project. Professor Chairman, the institution is eager to start the construction of the second phase of the FCAP project, and we once again appeal to GET Fund to speed up the approval process to reduce our classroom deficit. Now, I cannot end my report without giving some advice to our graduates. So let me use just 2 minutes to give some advice to our dear graduates. Professor Chairman, kindly allow me to share some thoughts with the graduates. Dear graduates, what you are experiencing here today is a dream fulfilled. Always remember the amount of resources, both human and financial, that went into your training. Do not let them go waste. I encourage you to go out there and commit yourself to hard, dedicated, and honest work to justify that huge investment made towards your training. Do not forget that today's world belongs to young people like you. Be smart and take advantage of the numerous opportunities that the government has availed to you. Begin to think about more creative ways to challenge the status quo and to make things better for yourself, family, Ghana, and the entire community. You must be proactive all the time, and to be able to do this, certain personal resolutions must be made. First, be mindful of your time and ensure that it's used only on productive ventures. This is because, as you know, time is a resource that cannot be replaced when lost. Therefore, use it judiciously. Also, be mindful of the people you associate yourself with, as they may influence your life either positively or negatively. Always bear in mind that bad association corrupts good morals. Finally, never forget that you are now an informed individual, and therefore strive to live above reproach as you may get into the world of work. Once again, go out there to be good ambassadors of KsTU. Let your training have a positive reflection on you and all those with whom you will be associated. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, I once again congratulate the grad ones and ask that the good Lord continue to bless us all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor.